71 players in history have won both the World Cup and the Champions League, but only one of them has won the Champions League 5 times, and that's none other than Toni Kroos. Kroos never had incredible speed, brute strength, insane dribbling skills, or flashy moves. His showy and technical moves never caught everyone's eye. So what exactly did this player do? Wherever he went on the field, his team became champions. Whenever people talk about that Real Madrid team that won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, or that Bayern team that won the treble, or the German team that became World Cup champions in 2014, in a world where speed, bicycle kicks, and things like that drive all football fans crazy, hardly anyone talks about Toni Kroos. Kroos had something much more important, an incredible football mind. His insane passing talent was obvious from childhood. At the age of 17 years and 265 days, he became the youngest player in Bayern Munich's history to play in an official match. In the 2007 U17 World Cup, he played with such composure and maturity that everyone was left in awe. His first official match was in the UEFA Cup, which is now called the Europa League. Tahawizi entered the field in the 81st minute and provided an assist to Kroos, and then scored the winning goal for his team in extra time, which was the start of a dream come true. Bayern Munich. He thought it was too early to use it. Sending him on an 18-month loan to Leverkusen was the same as Toni Kroos. He was truly made there. In the 2009 to 2010 season, he became a starter at Leverkusen. Without any extraordinary speed or technique between weeks 16 and 20, he scored 5 goals and provided 4 assists in 5 Bundesliga matches. He was named the best player of December and January. According to Kicker magazine, by the end of the season, he had 9 goals and 12 assists. He did this in just 3 games, and that too while playing as a left midfielder, not even in his main position. His passing accuracy, spatial awareness, passing power, timing, and ball retention skills, his forward passes, everything was on another level. Heynckes returned to Bayern Munich, and Jupp Heynckes, who had previously coached Leverkusen, and he knew Kroos very well. He made him a starter alongside Schweinsteiger, and together they formed an incredible midfield duo. Schweini would win the ball, and Kroos would set the tempo and deliver the right passes. In 2012, they lost the Champions League final to Chelsea on penalties in their own stadium. It was really tough for Toni Kroos. After that, he started working more on his technique. The next season, Jupp Heynckes switched to a 3-man midfield and moved Kroos further up the pitch. The result? In the first 4 games, Toni Kroos scored 3 goals. He scored his first Champions League goal against Valencia, but unfortunately, he was unlucky. In the first leg of the Champions League quarterfinal against Juventus, he got injured and missed the rest of Bayern's historic treble-winning season. Even though he was very important, everyone was talking about Robben, Ribery, and players like them. But worse than all of that was the Bayern board, who offered him a new contract but told him they wouldn't pay him more than 10 million euros a year. Toni Kroos felt disrespected. For him, money really wasn't important. Respect was what mattered. He felt that they didn't believe in his talent. He said it was time to leave this team, and he went to Real Madrid. For how much? 25 million euros, which was really cheap for Toni Kroos. Because Toni Kroos' stats were incredible. In the first match of the 2014 World Cup, Germany beat Portugal 4-0. He provided 2 assists. In the match against France, Hummel's only goal came from Toni Kroos' free kick. In the World Cup semi-final, Germany beat Brazil 7-1. He scored 2 goals, one with his left foot, gave another assist, and was named man of the match. In the final, they beat Argentina and became world champions. Kroos was on the 10-man Ballon d'Or shortlist, and according to official World Cup statistics, received the highest rating among all players. 9.79 out of 10, but still, he was talked about less than Neuer, Müller, and the other players. Because he just wasn't as exciting for the media, he left after the World Cup. At Real Madrid, at first, with James Rodriguez and Modric, they had three midfielders. Then when Zidane became coach, Kroos really hit his peak. In the 2015 to 2016 season, he provided 13 assists in all competitions and played a very important role in winning the Champions League. The following season, he scored 3 goals and provided 12 assists, and Real also won La Liga, and once again the Champions League too. Everyone was talking about Ronaldo, Bale, and Modric. But Kroos played the most games under Zidane and created the most chances in the Champions League. Since the 2012 to 2013 season, no one in the Champions League has created more chances than Toni Kroos. Imagine having someone on the field who never makes a mistake. He always makes the right pass. He never loses the ball, even when the opposing team parks the bus. He knows how to find a way through. He doesn't need to run. His mind works faster and better than anyone else's. In Germany, they used to call him the horizontal passer, Kroos the record breaker. But he delivers forward passes and passes into the final third. In Champions League history, with an 89% pass accuracy rate, that's the highest ever. In 2018, he was third. He won consecutive Champions Leagues, yet he was still the unsung hero. Alongside Modric and Casemiro, he formed one of the best midfield trios in history in 2020. Real wasn't in great form, but Kroos scored 6 goals and provided 9 assists. He scored the first official goal at Real's new stadium, that is at Alfredo Di Stefano Stadium. He scored in the 4th minute of the match. He also scored his first direct free kick goal for Real with his 6th attempt from a set piece, which is incredible. In 2022, he won the Champions League again. He's now 35 years old, but he spent half his life playing at the top level because he didn't rely on running. And it wasn't about strength, it was about his mind, and he played football with his brain. Toni Kroos proved that in football, the real power isn't in your legs. It's in your mind. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and share your thoughts about Toni Kroos. And definitely subscribe to the channel to support me. Here I analyze every single Real Madrid game and make lots of videos about Real Madrid legends. Let me know which player you'd like me to make a video about next. If you enjoyed it, check out my other Madrid videos as well. See you in the next videos.